Yes, kiddies, it is the URL, it is that time of the week. I have a co-host with me. Please welcome to the show, Lindsay Buffer! The People's Choice. She will be painting lovely pictures with the music that you send us in tonight.
I'll do my best.
Oh, you would, Lindsay, everybody loves you, and you've not been on for like 2 months?
Stop it.
You've not been on for months. We've missed you, Linz.
Yeah, I know, but, you know,
things happen.
Work has been mental. I've been too exhausted to come. I've been in London half the time.
Really?
Yeah.
What have you been doing in London?
We had to clear out an antique shop that was infested with rats.
Oh,
It was grim, believe me.
yeah.
Loads of stuff.
So, Lindsay's on the show tonight, and I'm just about to show you what Lindsay has been building for the past, how long?
I've had it for a year.
Oh, really? That long?
Not quite.
Okay.
10 months, something like that.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. Check this out.
The back end was wrecked, so I rebuilt it. And it passed its MOT.
Today! So yeah,
right, Jordan.
This is what Lindsay's been doing for the past 8 months or so, and what a beast it is.
Yeah, 105 horsepower. It scares the bejesus out of me. I'll get used to it, but yeah.
I was kind of hoping you were gonna come around on it this evening.
I'll be around on it soon.
I hope so.
I did 40 miles on it today. That was enough. My hands were aching. I mean, 1, it's a twin, so it vibrates a bit, and 2, you're leaning right forward, so all the pressure's on there.
It looks like they're down as well.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not used to that. I'm used to a chopper, you know.
So yeah, it is that time of the year, the week kiddies, where we all meet up for Weird Kids musical weekly therapy. So this is it.
It is therapy.
It is therapy.
It's definitely therapy.
It is therapy. Just want to say hello to everybody in the building at the moment. Jordan Williams, Dynamix, Electronic Sounds, The Light, who just changed his name back to The Light from the Human Cortex, which I've got to say was a gash name. So I'm glad you've changed it back. Sibby, who as usual has put 2 tracks in, which is against the rules, but it's Sibby, so we're going to allow it. Morgan Juniper, Corey Rosen from, I was going to say BDSM TV, that's not quite right at all. Public Broadcast Music TV.
I don't get that channel.
No, we haven't got it here for a while. Benjamin LaQuenta Swordson, Cleonis Belcher's in, who I missed at the gig we played with Brainstiff the other day. Anybody else? No, not yet. If you could slap that like button, that'd be amazing, because that's how YouTube generates its algorithmy things, and that would be amazing if you could do that. So yeah, we're just waiting for the intro to thing out.
Yeah, it goes on a bit sometimes.
It really does. 5 minutes.
And you hate fade outs. So
I do hate.
We're stuck with it.
We are stuck. I can't fade it out. Fade outs suck. In fact, I was listening to Faith No More the other day, and Midlife Crisis has got a fade out. It's awful. It's like, just end the fucking
track.
Couldn't
you could sort of do a shortened version with a stutter at the end.
Yeah, I'm happy to do this. End. I'm happy to do it. I don't think Faith No More would be too happy with it, but
No, I was thinking more along the line of your intro.
Oh, right, my intro.
Yeah, I think you should put a stutter and a crash symbol at the end.
I agree. Half God, Half Beast has just turned up. How's it going, my man? Lloyd Edward Day has just popped in as well. That's a new face to the URL. He's been around for about a month or 2, I think. Agreed, Half God. Top chat is gash, live chat is cool. Get yourselves on live chat, not top chat. Top chat will give you random ass comments from about an hour ago. Apparently that says this is for the Clown Army worldwide. We've all got it wrong for so... Yeah, I know, it doesn't sound like that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, listen. Just to eke out the intro.
Yeah, just as you would.
So the first bit I get, this is for the Clown Army. Apparently that's worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
hear that?
No.
No.
I would never have known that it was worldwide, but that's fine.
It was only because I met Paul in Germany when I went to Berlin and asked him, like, what the fuck does it say at the end, fella? And he's like, oh, it's for the Clown Army worldwide. I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's great.
It's great.
It's just a pity that nobody could ever hear it.
Yeah, literally. And I'm very thankful to Paul for making that track. If anybody wants to make an intro track for the URL, because I was fed up of
There's
getting...
a point.
What's that?
More intro tracks.
More intro tracks, yeah. Like, we've been using this one for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
So we need a different intro track. So if you feel like making us an intro track, please feel free. Right, so we are here to do the 11th shout out. I think we've introduced enough and we can just get on with it right now.
Music.
New music is important. People who show you new music are important. So all these people in this fucking thread are massively important, and we, Lindsay, me and you, are massively important because we bring this music to the masses.
Okay.
I expected some sarcasm, but that's fine.
I'm not going to be sarcastic. I was just thinking on the line of masses. We need more people to make it masses.
Yeah, no, well,
we're quite a select little group still.
We are. Well, the problem is people think that they have to be a producer to join.
No, God,
you
no.
don't. No.
No, you just got to be an appreciator of producers.
Music.
Yes.
Yeah, of music and have a sense of humour. Having a sense of humour is really fucking important.
Oh, God, yes.
And maybe we should add "Don't be a cunt" to that. I think we should add "Don't be a cunt" to that.
Yeah, because we don't like people who would come here with a negative attitude.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
KPP, keep people positives.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on with the show. First up, we have Zinzani. I can't remember what style he is. I know he came to the show not very long back. Oh, wow, brilliant. There we go. Lindsay's on the show in the acid techno. What more are you going to want? Let's see if it's genuinely acid techno or that stuff that isn't, that people think is. Not bad. Good beat. Yeah. Not a massive kick drum. Can you give me
solid?
It is solid. Can you give me some feedback on the sound? Can you hear me? Can you hear Lindsay? You probably won't be able to hear Lindsay at the moment because her mic's away from me.
I am rolling.
Lindsay's back smoking.
Yeah. 2 months off. You know what I mean? Give me lungs to rest.
DJ Normal Norman's in as well. Welcome to the show. Like I say, slap that like button and give us a share if you like what you do. Because if you like what we do, then we need to hit more people. So please do that.
I did like the rave stab.
I love rave stabs.
Yeah,
I fucking love rave stabs.
It just takes you back in a good way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taking you back in and saying, oh, I remember those days. This is energising.
Hold on, wait. Before we do that, I want to point out the T-shirt that Lindsay's wearing right now. And at some point, she will mention Hawkwind. I know it. Shall we take a sweepstakes on whether it's going to happen in the first hour or the second hour? Yeah. There is actually somebody else in the studio as well, but they are way too shy to come onto the show just yet. Well, there we go. I've tried to ask her loads of times to actually host the show because she's super sarcastic, and I think it would work on the show.
I would not describe this as techno. I would describe this as rave.
Yes. Yeah. The kick's not big enough.
But it's very old school.
Yeah.
But it's got that wonderful energy. I mean, put it this way, you could stick it in the middle of a techno set and everyone would love it.
I'd put it at the beginning.
Maybe.
Kick drum's not big enough.
First third. How about that? Okay. But because it's got that old school feel, all the old ravers would be going, yay, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got a very, very old feel to it.
I love it. Just takes it back. And it's got a little bit of a 303 in there. It's very mellow.
No, it's not John Alchemy. AJ. Is it AJ? Oh, right. It might be. It might be. I cannot confirm or deny that, Alan Crawford. At some point soon, we'll introduce her to you guys, and she'll be super sarcastic. She's actually a really big System of a Down fan, and Tool, and Korn, so I don't know how she's going to react to all this dance stuff. Anyway, let's go on with the show.
This is good.
It's catchy.
It is, yeah. It's a floor filler.
Yeah. I'd like a bigger kick, but then...
you always want a bigger quick. And let me guess, you also like it to be a bit faster.
I would love it to be a bit faster.
Of course you would.
What speed are we at?
It's about 140, 145.
Wow, Lind! You're absolutely right, 140. My Broken Chaos pad says it's 140, I'm sticking with it. Yeah, this is true, Lindsay, as a drummer. I was going to give you an 808, but I think I'm going to give you a lick in a 9 because the rave stabs are fucking brilliant.
Just the whole structure of it.
Yeah. Nice little journey.
Really predictable, which is perfect for that sort of music. Everybody knows when the drop's coming and then what to do when the drop finishes.
Exactly right.
Bring the beat back.
And that, when we say predictable, we don't mean that in a derogatory way whatsoever at all.
This music needs to be.
Exactly right.
I know I say it again and again and again, but there's nothing that irritates me more than when I'm dancing and I think, here it comes, and I go, yeah, and it's not, and I think...
And you do this,
I'm an idiot.
Beat,
I'm an idiot.
Like, oh, fuck's sake, Jesus Christ, you just feel like a knobhead on the dance floor.
This is it.
Okay, would you change anything about it?
No.
No.
No, I even like the 140 beat, and 140 is usually a little bit slow for me, but it just works with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah. The only thing I do with it is give it a bigger kick drum. I like the little licks of acid that were going on in there. I wouldn't call it acid techno as such, although it was techno and it had some acid in it. It's not in that acid techno vein as far as I'm concerned.
Got that old school rave feeling. But I'm sure there's another genre that it could be shoehorned in if you really wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And why are we bothering trying to pigeonhole things?
Exactly.
It's awesome. It would fit in the middle of a techno set, or more to the point, in the first third, as we've discussed.
Have you heard the stuff that me and Acid Ray have been releasing?
You did play some of it to me a while back. Yes.
This is acid techno. Oh, go away.
Okay.
It keeps doing this. Okay, so I can't play that, which is a real annoyance. So anyway, well, let's move on, shall we?
Yep, let's move on.
Okay, and second up tonight we have, after listening to your advice from the previous show's remixing, I've done a better mix of my track. Don't know if it's okay to post the same track again. Yes, it is, absolutely, especially if you've updated it a little bit. Who did this? Divine Masculine did this the other day, put a track in that we didn't kind of gel with, and then you put it in again, and it was absolutely beautiful. So this is Doob's Monstrometer, or Monstrometer. I don't quite know how that is said, but I believe Brainsniff are playing on the same stage as them at the Horrible Crow show. So here we go. Creepy Coolies.
Turn up the heat this summer with Deliveroo.
Oh,
really?
God.
Don't. I even put an ad blocker on.
Yeah.
I even put an ad blocker on. Are we playing? We are playing. Okay. Met Doobs a few times. He's a lovely bloke. Offered to play drums for Brainsniff, but then realised that 200 BPM is a bit much. So I guess we're looking for this one as to what the mix and master is like.
This is hot rod music.
Yes, this is hot rod.
This is hot rod music. This is.
Oh, Dynamic says I played both tracks on my KDK set the other day at 138 BPM. You heathen bastard! Constantly or go to fuck home!
It's what's happened with hot rod music is they've taken the sort of 50 sounds, but then they punked it. Bob Bleed is a musician from the States who does this sort of stuff.
Okay.
And it's really associated with the modern incarnation of surf culture and hot rods, but old school styly, but brought right up to date, if you see what I mean. So, you know, you build it yourself in your shed. None of this show rod I made out of billet aluminium shit. It's all sort of proper old welded up in my shed stuff. It goes very well with the music.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the Doobs is going to want actual positive feedback on this. The only thing I'm going to say, can do with a bit more bass. It's clearer, it's cleaner, I can hear it. Yeah, bass, it needs a little bit. Really like that bit. Yeah. It just needs a tiny touch more bass in there. You're so close, Doobs, you're so close. Hey, Jimmy Scavenger, how's it going, my man?
All right, Jim. The other thing is just the title of it, Monsterometer and Creepy Coolies. That's the sort of imagery that they use in that genre.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
He horrors his face up when he does this.
He needs a Munster-style hot rod to go with it.
Raging around.
I like the way they've changed the beat.
Yeah. I like it, Doobs. The track is solid. Tiny touch more bass.
I don't know.
Really?
Because part of that genre is everything's a little bit. Yeah, you're a bassist.
Yeah.
Everything is a little bit tinny.
Yeah.
It's sort of capturing the 1950s sound, which lacked bass.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's punk as well, which also doesn't tend to have a lot of bass.
I think the track's really good, Doobs. I can't remember what I gave you last time, but I love this kind of breaky bit that you've got going on here.
That's spot on.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Wouldn't change it at all.
Tiny touch more bass.
I know.
Tiny touch more bass. But I think the mix and master on this is a lot better, Doobs. Clearness says brilliant live. Yeah, I've seen them at Landed Festival. They were very good.
You going to Landed this year?
No. I've got working class and read to do next week. Not next week, the week after. And I think that's all the festivals I'm going to do this year.
We're going to Landed.
Oh, yeah?
And, oh God, Spellbound.
Okay.
Which is Psytrance. Yeah, I know.
And she's swearing at me. And she's going to swear at me later when she mentions Hawkwind.
Yeah.
Anything like Hawkwind, this one?
Hawkwind did go through a punk era.
Lindsay hasn't mentioned it on her own, so we're not counting
that.
I will. The track's coming. Dynamix, are you trying to tell me how to do my job? And if that's the case, get your fucking ass here in my studio so that you can host the fucking show.
That was great.
That was great. I think a little bit more bass and you'll get a 9. At the moment, I'm going to give you an 808. But the mix and master is so much better on that one. Can hear it, know what's going on. Tiny touch more bass for me, I think. Tiny touch more bass. Serious question. Would this be tinny if you saw them live? Well, I mean, I walked past the stage while they were on. I listened to it, but I wasn't over analytical about it because I was trying to have a good time. And every day is not a URL day, you know? So, yeah. Yes, no, give a score. Where are you going?
I don't do scores anymore. I don't do scores. I just do constructive criticism.
Yes.
And to be perfectly honest, I haven't got any criticism of that at all.
Oh.
It fits in. I can just visualize it in the genre that I've described, and it fits perfectly.
A video for it. Of,
yes.
Like loads of cars racing around.
Yeah,
and
this is it.
And
you know? Sort of quite grainy picture as well. This is it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The view out through a chopped 34 Ford, looking at a supercharger with all chrome and everything. Yeah, that's what you need.
Okay, so
one of those enormous gear levers with the skull on top of it.
Yeah. Kenneth failed to get his track in. Kenneth, are you on the show right now? Because you failed to get a track in. Placeholder, you know the score, and then failed to do it. Nice one. Okay, so we're going from one end of the music spectrum to the other right now.
Fantastic.
This might be quite close to core. So
Venezuela,
listen to the sound difference already. Right. I know that Divine Masculine, I can't remember his name now, Rene, does all of his own vocals, so this is probably his voice. Have Got Happy says, well, every day should be a URL day, Mark. Where is your professionalism, work ethics, man?
Trash this place, guys.
Dare I say, what a bigger kick drum?
If you took that buzz out words, the kit is just normal kit.
Yeah. I think that's the problem I have with it.
Yeah, I don't like the buzz.
Yeah, I don't like the buzz.
It's part, again, it's part of the sound, isn't it?
Matt Dobbs like says Lindsay's face. Yeah, Lindsay's not that keen on court.
It's just that, it's the buzz. It sounds like something's broken to me.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of it, it's got a punky feel to it again. And it's got a bit of guitar in
He
it.
started doing more like the one that he reworked made it sound like it was an emo band trying to be hardcore.
Yeah.
And then he kind of smoothed it out and it sounded like it fitted.
Works really well. I just don't like the buzz. But it's... I know there's people out there who'll absolutely love it, so what the fuck do I know?
I love that it's obviously not his vocals, but it's class that
It works really well. It's just, the thing is, it's such an iconic track, but you can't go wrong if you put bits of it in another track, can you? It's just brilliant.
Let's trash this place, guys.
I love that guitar.
Is that the actual riff from Danger Zone?
Don't know.
Rhino UK says got the head nodding. It's literally 5 a.m. on the dance floor. Club's about to close.
Yeah.
DJ's about to fucking
He wants everybody to leave.
Yeah. Get out.
Apart from the complete Space Cadets who were there going,
Yeah. More. Lights go out. We're still fucking dancing away.
yeah.
Yes, Jordan. This track is evil. Oh, okay. I'm going to give you a 9 on that one, fella. I liked it a lot.
As core goes, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it didn't take itself too seriously.
No.
Funny little riff going on there. I like the Kenny Loggins vocals over the top of it.
I like rhythm guitar when it's played like that, when it's really quite clangy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It works.
And seeing as though somebody mentioned Danger Zone, I can't not mention the Danger Zone track that me, Charlie Ryan, and the War Minstrel did. This track is fucking beautiful.
Self-promotion again.
This track is, but it's not even my track. Like me and Warren just did like a tiny little loop, and I had to stop Warren from making a full fucking track out of it before we sent it to him. And he was like, it needs some lyrics. And I was big into watching Archer at the time, and I'm like, well, let's just say Danger Zone then. So me and Warren were like, Danger Zone. But check this fucking track out. Check this. It's fucking. I'm not gonna play it all. It's 7 minutes long. But it is fucking amazing.
Oh yes, I remember this one. This one just reminds me of who's that band?
Not Hawkwind.
Yes.
Fuck it, I said it.
If you remember, at the time I said this has got a real Hawkwind feel to it.
Yeah, not sure.
This reminds me of late 90s, Palace Springs, live album by Hawkwind in the States, some really good tracks, and they just sound like this. It's great.
The only criticism I have from this track is I want to give it a bigger kick. So I'm kind of hoping that Jim Scavenger can find the fucking the stems for this. Oh, there's the light. That's just fucking epic. Let's knock it on a bit.
Sounds like Hawkwind.
Danger Zone. That's me and Warren, literally. Yeah, Jim, if you've got the stems, please, my man, please.
See, have God, have beast, understands.
Yeah, Hawkwind are fucking brilliant.
They are.
Wow, I mean,
up until 84. Then they became a three-piece, they were Gash. Then they got a little bit back and then they sort of fell apart again. And now he's 82, for God's sake.
Are they still going?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're still going. I mean, and you know, you listen to them and you think, yeah, fucking hell, they're all ancient and they're still going strong. However, they're nothing like they used to be.
No.
I mean, let's face it, Bob Calvert's dead. 82. And he still looks just like an aging hippie. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't look like a pensioner. That's Dave Brock, the lead singer, anyway. But yeah, Nick Turner's dead, Lemmy's dead, Bob Calvert's dead, and to my mind, without them, it's less.
Yeah, I get it.
Stop dying, people.
Yeah,
It's really irritating.
Yeah, it really is. Yes, Jordan, this is technically my track. Me and Warren sorted a 4-bar loop out, and Warren wanted to make a full fucking track out of it. I'm like, no, just give Charlie a taste. And Charlie did this 8-minute long fucking, it's epic, it's absolutely epic.
In fact, I seem to remember that I subjected you to Treadmill by Hawkwind because I said it sounds exactly like this. Yes.
Yeah.
I insisted he sit there all the way through it. Listen, it's the same. It's the same.
This is what Charlie Wine does best. He eats out those fucking build-ups. Go on, Charlie. This is the only time I agree with it, though.
Works really well.
Yeah! If you want to go and listen to this again, I'll put a link in the track in the comment section so you can go and listen to it. But yeah, I could blow smoke up Charlie's ass for fucking days. The guy is an absolute genius. He churns out music at a massive rate of knots, and he's an absolutely awesome human being. You know, I can't sing Charlie's praises enough. He's actually said that he's going to come on the URL quite soon, but it does cost me £100 to get him fucking over here, so you better fucking appreciate that one. Anyway, this is Leaf. I think this is Leaf and Johnny too. It might just be Leaf on his own. Let's see what Leaf's got for us today.
I heard there's a new full fibre.
I read that the ad blockers have stopped working.
I put one on the other day. It's not working at all.
No. Ad blockers.
Yeah, literally, right? Let me just find a picture of Leaf. He's honestly Leaf's production skills have come on leaps and bounds. Now that's the kick drum. There's the man behind this music. I'm on Chrome, I think, half god, half beast. I think that might have Don's vocals on it. Hard to quit drugs. I think this has got Don's vocals on it. There's me in my crutchless fucking tights.
I heard about these.
I got molesterized.
Oh, the horror.
By 3 girls on the fucking dance floor. Jesus Christ. Never been so popular in my entire fucking life.
It's deceptively simple.
Yes. Turning the volume off on that, and we can just roll through those. So this is me with Leaf and Don at the weekend over at the Barge Inn in Pusey. Look at that ass!
It's just horrific.
I know, right? Oh wait, I've got something even more funny to show you. I don't think. Where's my fucking phone gone?
Barge Inn.
Yes.
Barge Inn's Crop Circle Central, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is hilarious. Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to subject you all to it as well, you cunts.
I need bleach for my eyes.
Check this. Mando made it. That is genuinely my arsehole. Correct. Yeah, this has definitely got Don's vocals over it, and he's saying something about glue. feels very safe, Leaf. Like usually,
It's safe.
it's bumpy, it's bouncy.
Yeah, it's bouncy. There's nothing wrong with safe.
It's tame, yeah. See,
But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with safe occasionally.
Occasionally.
Do you know what I mean? You can't have everything at full whack all the time.
Like what?
You've got to have build-ups. And look, we've already discussed this. A set involves a journey.
It does involve a journey.
This is not the last 5 minutes of the journey.
No. Okay, I'll agree with you there.
And yes, I agree that it is quite tame for Leaf.
Yes.
But it's great.
Oh yeah. To say when I met him, he didn't have any MIDI cables linking anything up together, and he was just pressing them, in time. It's just, which I think is just insane.
See, other people are also having eye bleach problems. If I have a criticism of it, it's a bit long for its simplicity.
Okay. 6.5 minutes. I get what you're saying. That's a very good way of putting it as well. I'm not saying boring.
No.
It's not.
Because it's, the basic riff is the same as it was at the start.
Yeah.
And you could basically take the last bit and put it in the first quarter, and then take that bit and put it at the end. And nobody would really notice there was any difference. That's the only thing I would say about it. And now it's changed. He's changed the chord.
They listen to you.
You see? I think that chord change could have been brought in a little bit earlier.
A lot earlier.
And then take it back to the original again for the lead into the next track when you're doing a mix. There you go, that's it. I've made my analysis.
Lindsay has spoken. Oh, fuck's sake, what's going on? There we go, we're done. Yeah, you got far too much variation at the arse end of this one, Lee.
That should be in the middle.
Yeah.
Then it should revert back to the original riff.
Yeah. I 100% agree.
For the lead into the next track.
Sounds like he's going to fade it out too.
Oh, please, do it, just so I can see Mark's face.
Who am I influenced for my bass playing? That has to be Les Claypole from Primus. The man is amazing. I'd also put Steve Harris in there from Iron Maiden. Possibly Stefan from Placebo. Who else do I look up to as a bassist? I think that, that's probably about it. So yeah. Leaf, I'm going to give you a very safe 8 on this one. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just feel that you need some of that bonkers back that you brought to the show, right at the beginning of your career. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I think a safe 8 is a good score. The only thing, like Lindsay said, it was. What did you say? It was
the last quarter. It was a bit long for the safety of it.
There we go.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
But that last quarter had a bit more variation.
Yeah.
And the ideal thing from my point of view would have had to have that in the middle.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of tracks like this is they end up in a mix.
Yeah.
And therefore you want a
this
recapitulation of the first setup.
Fucking word was that? Recapitulation. Jesus Christ.
It's a musical term.
No, I'm yeah. But yeah, no, Lindsay's right, because this here is your mix out point.
Yeah,
so
and yet it's different from the rest of the track.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
Which is a bit confusing.
Yeah.
So I would have put that in the middle and then had that bit at the end. Yes, absolutely.
Let's move on. Okay, so this is Sibby. We love Sibby.
Feel free to disagree with me, anyone.
Oh, well, feel free to disagree with any of us. We're just two humans who like music the way we particularly like it.
And just like to sort of say words about the music that we listen to.
Sibby, this is not your YouTube channel. All right, well, I'll go find that. You listen to Sibby for a minute. This is going to be fire, by the way. This is absolutely going to be fire. Let's do this over here. Wop, 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 wop.
Angry elephant sounds.
Yeah. That night at Aaron Courts when it was just angry elephant sounds.
Brilliant.
Fucking hell.
I like angry elephant sounds, but not all the time.
Not all the time.
Every track.
Okay, maybe it's... There she is. Here we go. You ready? Ooh. Sibby and Jim are doing a collab for Clownfest 11. I know I can't fucking. Well, it's actually Sibby and Weird Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's going to be good.
That's going to be fucking amazing.
It's also going to be deeply disturbing.
And hypnotic, I fucking hope. Okay, so unfortunately, Sibby had 85 subscribers at the weekend, and then for some reason YouTube decided to take those subscribers off of her, which I think is a bit fucking yeah, I know, right? I lost 5,000 views around Christmas, and just whipped them off of me for no fucking reason.
I don't get it.
I'm 5,000 views away from 300,000 views. I know, right? Oh, it makes me moist. Anyway. So if you could hop over to Sibby's channel, watch 3 minutes of a video, because if you don't watch 3 minutes of a video, the sub won't hold.
People are going on about youth and Killing Joke.
Okay.
As bass players.
Okay.
So I'm assuming are we talking about Jazz Coleman? He was the lead singer, but there's bits of it. But then when he formed Youth and promoted loads of other people working with Dragonfly Records,
okay,
it was more interesting. Again, correct me if I'm wrong.
Sibby, are your vocals in that? Yeah, I have got. YouTube's a clusterfuck since they moved everything around about 8 months ago. It's an absolute clusterfuck. Yeah, Jimmy Scavenger says on day 2, Sibby versus Scavenger back-to-back techno set 2. Can't fucking wait for that.
It's gonna be good.
You should, Sibby. That's the only thing I'm going to say about this track that it needs is a little bit of your vocals. It sounds like you've got something small embedded in that. I'll tell you when it comes again. It might not. Good evening, Jenna. How's it going? The track is fire.
Yeah.
I think Jordan's just asked you out, Liz. So, Lindsay, what are you doing tonight? Hosting the show, you fanny. Yeah, fire track, Sibby. I'm going to give you like 8.5 on the track. It needs those vocals to push it up to more towards a 9.
You know, I like my drum and bass.
Yes. Is this drum and bass?
Oh, yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sounds a little bit more sort of like, what's she called it? Oh, she's called it jump up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I call it jump up. It's not fast enough for jump up.
I don't know.
Go on. Anyway, you like your drum and bass?
It's about 170. So it is drum and bass.
Yeah, you're right. 175.
So, yeah, it's drum and bass. If I have a criticism of it, it's a personal taste criticism.
Yep.
Slightly too erratic for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit sparse.
All right, it was a bit. Yeah. It felt just slightly glitchy, a little bit erratic. Okay. But I like Aphrodite, and he uses lots of flowing wobble bass. Yeah. So you know, that's just what I'm saying. It's a perfectly personal taste thing. Yeah. This isn't a criticism at all.
As I said, 8.5 Sibby, you put some vocals in that, you put some of your vocals in that, and you're going to push that up towards a 9. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Your production skills are on point.
What's the time?
You're not going to see it there. I've lost all. For some reason, your TV doesn't like the size of everything.
Third cigarette in 40 minutes. I put it down.
That's good
Lindsay.
for you, Linz. That's good for you. You should be like once every 20 minutes.
I know.
Anyway, DJ Jones.
3 and 40 minutes, but I'm not going to say a word.
Shush now. Okay, so DJ Jones, with the most prolific fucking producer within the URL. This man has 720 tracks, and you can buy the entire fucking lot for 130 quid.
Oh dear. Okay, it wouldn't be so bad if he was prolific and poor quality, but he's not. He's prolific and really good quality.
Yeah. I don't know, this one sounds a touch muddy. It might be Bandcamp, because I know Bandcamp doesn't have a volume bar, so... Morgan, absolutely. Morgan says, let me on your PC at some point, Mark, on a SIA screen. Actually, you were the first person that I thought of for that. So yeah, that'd be fucking beautiful. Fine, if you're not going to smoke, I will.
Sorry?
If you're not going to smoke, I will.
Oh, I'll smoke. I'm just putting it there for a minute in the hope that I'll forget about it for 5 minutes. This is another track. This is the third track I've heard tonight that is almost 1950s hot rod punk. It's weird.
Sounds like you got the frog over it. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Okay, I'm going to do a round of sharing. If you can do a round of sharing as well, that'd be amazing. If you can slap that like button as well. Only 13 likes for 27 people watching. The fuck?
I don't think it is, but it sounds like it.
I like this one. Dave, I like this one a lot.
Warm.
It really is. Oh. Fun at the moment is just calling the fucking TV. I'm sorry I've stolen the fan from you. Do it. I'll give you the microphone, you can host. Yay, we've got a good thumbnail as well today.
Lloyd's made a point. It sounds a bit like the Prodigy. The very early Prodigy stuff.
Yeah, the rave stuff.
Had that sort of rave sound. This bit, that's like, remember Charlie Says? Yeah, it's got that Charlie Says sound.
Dog appears, so you know what happens. You're all about to get teabagged.
Jordan's pointed out that it's now 12 minutes past 8, so I can have a cigarette.
There you go. Teabagged by a dog. Teabagged by a dog. Come play with a cat. Get out of my coffee cup.
It's a good thing that you don't try to get monetization, really, isn't it?
No, it really is. I couldn't care about fucking money on you.
But it's just hilarious because you're just so unable to ever even think about getting it. It's just fantastic.
Like, people said, oh yeah, you know, monetize your YouTube, and it's like, no, because I would have to...
You would have to conform.
Yeah, and we couldn't talk about drugs, ketamine, coke, weed, pills.
You couldn't show your dog's bollocks on TV.
Exactly right. I couldn't show my actual asshole.
Yeah, that's it.
Where are we going?
You would be shut down, crucified. Yeah, that's it.
Bit of live remix in there.
Do you remember that time you were playing 2 tracks at once and we didn't notice for ages?
Yeah.
We just thought it was a really weird sound.
But it worked.
Yeah, it did. It somehow sort of beat matched itself.
Yeah.
I mean, thinking there's a lot going on in this track. It's like, yeah, that's right, because it's 2 tracks playing at the same time.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sure that will happen again. Bungo, the Congo.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Where would it fit?
Yeah.
It's not quite core. It's not quite techno.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to leave.
It's high energy rave.
You just do the show, all right? I'll leave.
You've said this before.
I have loads.
It's high energy rave.
Yep.
It's rave for speed freaks.
Yeah. And like somebody pointed out, it's early Prodigy sound to it. It's not my favourite one. I prefer when DJ Jones does harder sort of stuff. But it kind of, like you say, it felt like it was missing a genre. It didn't quite feel like it fit.
Which is stupid, because what we're doing is we're cramping people's experimental sort of nature. We're stopping people from going off in new directions. Yeah. But there's that urge to cram something into a pigeonhole every time, and I can't. Yeah. And it's almost like when you can't, you think, I don't know what to do with it. It's weird. It's weird.
Come again? Oh, okay.
Oh, look, I have a cigarette. How did that happen?
We didn't even see you roll it.
I didn't even know I was rolling it.
I'd probably put that in a set, but it would be probably towards the end, and I'd have to speed it up a little bit. But I liked it, DJ Jones.
It needs a bigger kick.
Yeah, it definitely needs a bigger kick. I'll give you an 8 points on it. It's not my favourite core track. It kind of felt to me like it was one of your early core tracks that when you were just discovering it, rather than it being a solid, core track. Anyway, moving on. Who is up next?
Was the real... Okay, I got ya.
All right. EML Signs in the building. God, we haven't seen you for ages. How is the move going, honey? Are you in yet? And I promise you, I'll get the money that I owe you for the Berlin trip over to you as soon as I fucking can, mate. Anyway, Iapetus, this is, me and Iapetus share more in common than we ever did. We are both Amy's ex now. Yeah. Anyway.
Friends popping round.
God, fuck
The
off.
sun.
There we go. And he's built this as dancing and EDM, so he's going to get like a 5 off of me. Nobody should ever build their stuff dancing EDM. It's such a random fucking... And it's a 7-minute track. I'm going to go make a coffee. You're in control of the show, Linz.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
We're way too small on the screen. Is that a fact? You guys are way too small on the screen.
Look, tiny at the top.
I can sort that. Hold on. That's actually Iapetus that said that. We really like your... oh, that's not right. We really like your drum and bass stuff, Iapetus. So put some more of that in, please, mate. Is that better? Would you like to see us bigger? Is that better? Bigger? Smaller? How's that?
Works for me.
Works for me.
But I suppose if you're watching it on a phone...
Yeah. Right, Linz, you're in control of the show.
Oh God.
Yep.
I haven't finished my first coffee yet. Where is this going? Better. Another track I don't know how to categorise. I dance to it, but I'm waiting for something to happen. Okay, something happened. See, Jordan loves it. I'm still not quite sure. EML Sounds just made a comment. A melody would be nice. I'll tell you what, everything's a little bit choppy. It almost needs something that's like I don't know, a single pure note to carry on. So you've got all the choppiness, then you've got something that actually ties it all together. Yeah, right then. Iapetus has commented that I should be dancing. If I danced in here, I would destroy the place. There's not a lot of room. There's not going to be a breakdown of any sort, is there? Yeah, a top line. Something that's got purity to it. So the sort of choppiness has a counterpoint. it's perfect in terms of production, but it's a bit choppy. And I think some people are agreeing with me. If there was like a very pure synth sound at times, and a proper breakdown where it gets very, very quiet, but the synth sound continues. So you've gone from the choppiness of it, and then to a purity, and then back to a choppiness again. Something to compare, but because it's this continual choppiness, it's a little bit difficult to sort of hold on to. I'm going to say something you're going to hate me. I'm getting a bit bored with it. Ooh. Because it's been the same sort of sound. You know, that sort of sound is great, but you need it needs to be...
I mean, the production is on point.
That's absolutely spot on.
Is on
and
point.
It's very danceable. But you need a breather in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, this is what this... has it had an actual break?
Not really. You see at the start, there was like a partial break.
Yeah.
When that sort of distorted vocal came in that was just repeating, and then when the beat came back,
it's almost
you realised. No, that's not sidetracks.
It is almost sidetracks.
It hasn't got that horsey sound that sidetracks has got. Yeah, definitely needs a drop. A drop into something that is a complete comparison with that choppiness.
Boom.
See, that's great. Where that sort of... But that choppiness needs to sort of fade out to just like a... You know that sort of... You know sometimes in rock music, everything falls apart from just the feedback. That howl of feedback, and then they bring it back again. It almost needs that. But you don't need feedback. You could do it with just a really pure synth sound. And that is my opinion.
No, he's done a fade out. You've done a fade out. You cop-out bastard. Fuck's sake. I can't comment on that one because I didn't hear it enough. However,
you didn't need to. You know when you left?
Yeah, it was the same.
It was the same.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I thought. So I can't give it a score. That's good because it might not be as high as I'd like to give people. But I will say, dude, do your drum and bass, man. Your drum and bass is fucking rocking. Like, really, 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 really good. I hope you've taken what we've said with the intent that it is. It's love. We want your track to sound a little bit better. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Who next? That was Iapetus.
A drop into sidetracks.
No, nobody needs to do that. In fact, somebody did that the other day. It was horrific. Oh, Nasty Maz. Nazmaz. What's he called this?
God, we haven't been into the show an hour yet, and this is digging into the side of my head.
I know, right?
Ah, God, why don't they put a sort of really soft bit just there?
I will put a pad on it for you, Linz. I swear to God. I don't know if you can see, but she's also been wearing sunglasses for the past 6 months solid, and there's a plaster on the nose right now.
Yeah, that's it. I've actually got blisters on my nose from wearing sunglasses all the time. But it's been really hot. I've been working really hard. I've been pouring in sweat, and yeah, I just get 2 blisters. So I look like I've been in a fight.
You're not the only one. Damn it!
What have you done?
I've just spilled it over my joint, you prick. Absolute fanny. I mean my cigarette, not joint. What a pleb.
It's an album track.
Give it a chance.
That's a third of the way through already. It's building, but as you say, it's very mellow.
Safe. Mellow does have a place. Start of the night.
Or halfway through when you realise that everybody's flagging and they just need a rest.
I'm gonna have to roll another one. Cigarette, that is.
See, it's building, it's getting better and better. It's taken a long time though, it's nearly halfway through.
I like the acid, but you could do with lifting it up a bit.
I'll tell you what, this would be a brilliant start to a set. Do you know what I mean? Because people would think, oh, this is a bit tame, it's alright though, it's alright though. And then gradually it's like building up and building up and building up, and it goes into the next track and off you go.
Midnight Bandit says this is extra cool. Well, somebody's liking it.
It's cool.
Oh, do you remember when we did the kitchen challenge track? You may not.
I do remember the kitchen challenge track, but I don't think I ever listened to it.
No, it was about a year ago.
Yeah.
Eric M. Keys has finally got that track finished and he's put it in tonight.
Procrastination.
Tell me about it, right?
It's got some good bits in it.
Yeah, but it is start of the night stuff.
It's start of the night, yeah. It's start of the night. It's a build-up. I sometimes think I don't actually need to smoke. What I need is a fidget spinner.
Yeah, something to do with the hands, I get it.
Because I've never smoked Taylors. It's always been roll-ups. Because it's, you know, nervous energy.
I mean, bring him here.
Have you seen the one you can get that's a chain and sprocket set? Like motorbike chain and sprocket set. It's brilliant. It's like a little motorbike chain. It's got a big sprocket and a little sprocket. I want one of them.
This is...
Yeah.
Yes. It's nice, the journey's kind of good. It's another very safe track.
It's a starter track.
Yeah.
It's, you know, first 5 minutes of the set. So people know what sort of music it is, but it's not really building up yet, and that's fine.
John Alchemy, please don't. John Alchemy says, get a 303 and start programming this.
No.
I'm not...
I am a drummer.
Yeah.
I have tried messing around with other things. It causes me extreme anxiety.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And misery.
Yeah,
and expense.
Misery is the one. Misery
So
is the one.
I'm going to carry on hitting things. I like hitting things with sticks. It's what I do, it's what I'm good at, and it gets rid of some of the nervous energy.
Alan Crawford says, I find fisting takes my mind off of smoke. I mean, you know, I'm not adverse to this. And let's wait a minute. I don't know if you saw the video that I posted earlier, actually, I'll show you them. Fuck it. Where am I? I'm in the Klein Jewels page at the moment. Yeah, very safe, solid 8, nothing wrong with it. If it was me, I would lift the acid line to a tiny little bit.
And you'd probably add more of a kick and you'd speed it up a bit.
Yeah, and then it would be a completely different track.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, solid 8 on that one. Nice track, nothing wrong with it at all. Like everybody in the studio is saying, we believe that it is the start of the
start of the set.
Start of the set night.
It's the start of a techno set.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Okay, so Eric.
Is that an insult as well, saying it's fine?
No. I think that's good.
You've got to be so careful what you say. People can get offended. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I haven't used the word interesting yet.
Yet. Give it a minute. So yeah, I sent the URL admin chat group is quite a raucous group, and for some reason I decided to send this in today. And then Eric, against my fucking wishes, put it on fucking... I've no idea why it came about, but there it is. Yeah. And then Alan Crawford... Shut up, you. Then Alan Crawford said, oh, come back to me when you can put your fist in your mouth. So...
You're all sick
there
people.
We go. And that was at the Us 2 practice. But what are you doing? You don't want to know, people. Okay, so solid 8, nice production, good movement, just the start of the night track.
No.
Are you talking to the dog?
No, I'm talking to my cigarette.
Oh, okay. Cheeky place order, so I'm guessing this was Morgan. Another project done whilst sleep deprived. What a shock. Fuck this weather and the noise of the neighbours and the animals. A minimalistic, only 6 tracks in this project. 125 BPM, named Sneaky. You're putting me off this already, fella. Too slow.
It's quiet here.
Yeah, I'll sort that. We're coming. Zaps are a touch loud. just want to find out where that Eric M. Keys track is. Lux, Waverman, Fnac 12,000, J, Tim. Oh, we might not get to it tonight. Oh, Jimmy Scavenger's got one in. Lords of Sound. I don't know who that is. Matt Dobbs has got one in. Buck Flanger's got one in.
Frustrated, insecure, neurotic and ambitious.
There we go. 18 tracks away, we might not get to that one tonight. Oh, Jim says don't get too excited, it's a weird monkey track. We like weird monkey tracks, so, you know. I think it needs a bit of a mix. Sorry? It needs a bit of a mix. Some of the noises are kind of loud. Michael Bass says I like this. Jordan Williams says track of the night. Midnight Bandit says did my track get played yet? No, it didn't. Go.
It's not so much that the mix is wrong.
Okay.
There's two sounds that have both got a buzz to them.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not liking the buzz tonight, are you?
I'm not over keen on buzzes. But they're quite coarse, almost like they're made from a triangular waveform.
Okay.
Okay. And the two triangular waveforms are very slightly different in frequency. And so when both of them get played at the same time, even though the notes are separate, the two triangular waveforms are causing
Clash.
interference.
Yeah.
So you're getting a as well as the two buzzes, if you see what I mean. And to your ear, it sounds unmixed and coarse.
Yes. Half God Half Piece says live for the buzz, Linz, live for the buzz.
See, it's alright at the moment because they're so far apart, but at one point they were quite similar sounds with just slightly different frequencies of the overlying waveform.
It's not my favourite you put in, Morgan. It's got character.
Yeah, it's got character.
It's just too fucking slow.
It sounds a bit like a modular set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a modular set?
No. Okay. No. I don't. Morgan's the kind of guy who's got like 3 different doors all on one program, and he's all on 3 different PCs. Sorry, he kind of links them all up. So he's got 2 copies of Ableton Live, which means he can get 8 tracks. It's evolving well though.
Yeah.
Morgan says, I knew you'd like the no speed. I knew you'd like the speed. Are you Scottish, Morgan? Jim says, love cross-plays between frequencies myself. Oh, apparently there are modular sets in there.
Right, okay.
Makes sense now, doesn't
it? Mixing frequencies and getting emergent properties from those frequencies can work really well. But just for a few moments in there was a feeling of because they clashed.
Yeah. Oh, we've come to the end already. kind of a short. Oh, it's 5 minutes. I didn't get bored through the 5
No,
minutes.
that's it. So there we go.
Damn it! I don't know how to put a mark or anything on that one. It's not my favourite one that you've put in, Morgan. It had character. It moved along nicely. It evolved well.
And we didn't get bored with it.
Yeah, I just didn't. I didn't like it.
And
Take some K and then say you don't like it, Mark.
Yeah, that's
I really
true.
don't like K.
It could be, mellow, sort of come down electronica.
Yeah.
You know, at the after party when everyone's lying on the couch and they're just spacing out, and it's like, yeah, this is good.
This felt to me like an EMOM track, electronic music, open mic. Like it's not meant for a dance floor. It's just meant to kind of like entertain you as it rolls along, kind of thing. You know. I don't know if I could dance to that. It's just a little bit too slow.
Hipster techno.
Oh God, Morgan, that's horrific.
I wasn't talking about Morgan's track. I was actually talking about the way you described it.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Open mic sort of stuff. Yeah, when you sit and have drinks and chat while it's going on. No, no.
Okay, so I am going to play you some music
I
that I
heard
like.
there's a new full fibre broadband network coming here.
Go away.
True speed.
Like, and you'll be able to tell instantly why Morgan's track just didn't appeal to me that much because.
Fucking love you.
And I've done it again.
4 times the other night. You've been inside me. So did you come? That means something.
This is Frick, and I can't sing this guy's praises enough. He hasn't got a track in the thread tonight, so I thought I'd put one in. Cursed System, this guy's fucking amazing. I play this every other URL, I really do. It's a million miles away from what Morgan was doing. Morgan's got character and evolving, and this is just fucking hammering it out, you know?
Yeah.
I'm only going to play it up to the break.
Yeah. It's
minimal as fuck. I lost my shit when I heard that.
Why are you?
Yes, it does punch you in the face.
I can't understand why you're using this to say something about Morgan's track.
Oh, no, I just wanted to play a track.
Oh, right, okay, that's fine. I thought there was a connection between the two. No, this is just your. This is pure self-indulgence on Mark's part.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You should have put the car crash in.
I was trying to make a connection here, and there wasn't one.
Call me to do something. Stop the car.
Okay, I'm playing the Horrible Crow Show, and I will be fucking sure playing Frick stuff. They put me on early. God knows why they put me on early. Okay, right, where were we? Cheeky placeholder from Morgan. Lux. 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 Oh, okay. Ooh, a hardware jam. Okay. It's a bit more sedate, isn't it?
Yes.
How long is the track? 5 minutes, perfect. Again, it's in the same vein as the stuff I like, it's just not it's not raging away in the land of punch you in the face.
I like the way he's got the kick drum feeling like the accent is at the end of the bar rather than the start. It gives it a little bit.
1, 2, I'm not on mute.
It gives it a sort of steam train chuff sound, do you know what I mean? It's alright, but it's also got a. It's not even the accent, it's actually the kick. You've got several dead tom sounds and then the kick sound.
Jim, that's not true at all. Jim says, Mark, you have no funk. That's just not true, Jim. That's not true. I'm very offended that you would say that. I'm not. I'm only playing. Lloyd says sounds like early Daft Punk.
I'm not sure I've ever heard any early Daft Punk. I've only ever heard their chart stuff, so what do I know?
That stuff's gash.
Yeah.
Let's just turn that down.
I like the helicopter sound. Yeah. It's a sort of flanged rhythm sound, isn't it?
It's okay. Again, feels like an early in the night track. Doesn't feel like it's raging away in the land of Freck.
It's danceable.
Yeah, Homework is the early Daft Punk, and Jim says, but this is not like it. No, exactly. Sapro says early Daft Punk was great, they were, and then Random Access Memory is a bag of absolute fucking shite, and the Tron theme tune is even fucking worse. And people love it, they lap it up with a spoon.
This is getting me.
Yeah, it's got a hypnotic feel to it. I danced to it comfortably, to it comfortably. It's those helicopter noises that are like drawing you in. If you sped it up a bit, this would be very much Owen Offset territory. John Alchemy, perfect. This part is more like Underworld. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Half God, Half Beast says this is my kind of techno. Ted Mill says hi.
The only thing I would say is the way that the kit comes in and out is a little bit unpredictable.
Okay.
And catches you out, and you know I don't like that.
Yeah. Again, that's personal preference. Don't take that to heart. That is personal preference.
Yeah.
Again, I'd bump this up to 170 and quite comfortably play this.
I'd leave it as it is and quite enjoy just spacing out to it.
This is a live jammy kind of thing, so that like the kit coming in and out. It's not. You're just doing it on the fly kind of.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Half God Has the little Beast says Plastic Man, Helicopter. Yeah, I can see that. Techno Airbox Akai Force versus oh shit. No, I did put him in. No, I didn't. Bollocks. Anyway. Apparently this is only 2 box. Oh, this is for the hardware jams, is it? 2 box challenge. And apparently it is a TR8S and a Force. Does a Force count as 1 box? That's a fucking door in a box. That's not a 1 box. That was over too soon.
Yes, it was.
That was way over too soon.
I could listen to that with slightly more variation for about 20 minutes and thoroughly enjoy dancing with my eyes closed.
Yeah, that was too short. We were literally just getting into it. It was just building. I was expecting to really get into it.
That had really good groove.
It did have really good groove. I will agree with that one. And I think I'm going to give you an 808 on it. What would I do to it? I'd extend it out by maybe a couple more minutes and really open up the cut-offs on some of it. Professor Dick to be in the building. How was your wanking hand? Do you know the story?
No, and I don't want
No, you do, trust me. You do, trust me. Second day of Berlin, Mando had already been to Superbooth the first day. We'd kind of got there. So the second day, he phones us up and he goes, I'm coming over in a minute. I'm going to ride my bike because a World War II bomb has been found and they've shut all the transport down. I'm like, okay, we'll see you in a minute. 10 minutes later, I've just been run over, guys. I'm waiting for the police. The guy's a cunt. And so literally, so Mando has busted his hand, poor bastard.
God.
Yeah, but he's getting better. He's had the cast off, his stitches, it's only a little plaster. And his test on this is, I can pop bubble wrap. As to how well his hand is getting better.
But you cannot tell me that story without telling me what the German bomber was that they found. Was it a German bomber?
No,
was
bomb.
it
Just a bomb.
Just a bomb.
World War II bomb.
Okay.
World War II bomb. Just a bomb. Apparently,
not an
this is like
aeroplane.
a weekly occurrence in Berlin. It's fucking ridiculous.
I imagine
How many
it
bombs
is.
did we fucking send over?
Oh, God. It was millions of tons.
Yeah.
Literally.
That sounds gross as fuck, doesn't it?
I heard there's a new full fibre broadband network coming here.
Have you heard of the 1,000 bomber raid?
I haven't, no.
I mean,
Go on, give us a bit of history.
It was 1,000 bombers.
Okay.
1,000 aircraft.
With how many bombs each?
each carrying several tons of bombs
Fucking
in
hell.
one night.
Really?
That was one night.
Over Berlin?
1,000 bomber raid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. One of my mum's friends watched them leaving Britain, and she said you could almost not see the sky. It was just layers of bombers. It was just unbelievable.
Gross, isn't it? Fucking humans are disgusting, despicable
Dresden
creatures.
got it worse though.
Yeah. Okay, so Waverman. This guy writes some fucking beautiful stuff. Oh my God, Professor Dictabeat says I reckon I could get back to work within the next 2 months.
Yay!
That's fucking brilliant. Aseohead, how are you doing? You've tuned in for about halfway through the show, I'm going to guess.
Something like that.
Play then, thank you. Listen to the clarity on that. Yeah, we're about to have an amuse-bouche for the ears. Sounds like you got a wet box as a kick drum. Wet cardboard box, I should add.
Works with the track.
Yes, it does. But it's way too weak. It should be faster, have a bigger kick, and an acid high. I was going to say pads are lush. Half God Half Piece says this is lovely. And so does Sibby, says this is lovely already.
Not gonna say it. Not gonna say that.
Jonathan Arcor says, how mighty the imagery is flying. What, for your wet box? Well, I feel like I should get this out again. Bunko.
There was a track, okay, called Chronoglide Skyway.
Okay.
By guess who?
Hulk Quinn.
Yes!
And this sounds just like it, right?
It has that same imagery.
There you go, there's a wet box.
That same flying.
My wet box.
Which is why I made that evil laugh, because it just brought it straight to mind. It's lovely.
By the way, Mando made that. Alright, Mando made that.
It's all Mando's fault.
Well, Eric in the group said, what did he say? Oh no, it was Mando. So we all save dirty pics of each other to hold as leverage.
Oh, what?
Oh, whoa. You're gonna be savage. I'm not going to say what the studio gremlin is saying right now.
Studio gremlin.
It's a bit mean. It's a bit mean.
Got any cardboard?
Yes, loads.
I'm out. I'm also out of skins as well.
Do you want one?
I think I've got 2 left.
No, they look like they've been in the sun for days. Yeah.
Thank you. God, it sounds so much like Chronoglide Skyway. It's untrue.
Okay. So, Alan Crawford says, everything is starting to sound lush to me. 2 dollies deep and 3 ciders. What's a dolly? I have a pain in my back that I'm convinced is lung cancer. I mean, that message started off nicely and just ended horrific. What the fuck?
Go to a doctor!
Yeah, go to a doctor.
Please. CT scan.
Jesus Christ. Half God, half Beast says, I had a heart attack earlier, but then it went away, and I survived. Jesus Christ. I think it was an attack of worry. Yeah, Sibby, you're absolutely right. This is the type of stuff I play when I need to calm down. I am never in that mood to calm down. Like, literally, I'm never in the mood to calm down. Do you guys know Me First and the Gimme Gimmes? Really fast punk karaoke? Oh, yes, bring it on.
I have seen you calm.
Never.
When you were asleep.
I am. I do that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
We
It's
went
full throttle,
sleep. Yeah. We went over to Germany, and Stefan was like, "You spend more time asleep in one night than I do in a month. You're pretty much a fucking cat." And I'm like, "Yep, and I'm good with this. Do you want to come out and see the Brandenburg Gate?" "No, I'm going to bed."
That was lush.
That was lush.
And I absolutely agree. Yeah, that's calm the fuck down music.
It is calm the fuck down music. The studio gremlin said that was on hold music. On hold music. You're fifth in the queue.
No, it is true.
Yeah. No, but it was lush.
No. Let's face it. When you're on hold, you get more and more irate.
Yes,
so you have
do.
to play calming music.
Yeah. It was apparently it was a compliment. Yeah. On hold.
Yeah.
Do you just want a mic and just come over here? Fuck's sake. Okay, so neither do we. That's fine.
I just waffle.
Exactly right. It was a lush track. It was beautifully lush.
I know a few words that make me sound like I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
like
And
that
I
one
use them a lot.
Yeah, that one. What was I going to say? Well, yeah, it was a beautiful track. Really not my thing, but I can appreciate what went into it. Didn't we say we weren't going to say that earlier?
Yeah.
I'm sure we said we weren't going to say
yes.
that earlier.
No, what we were going to say is that,
Interesting.
You put a lot of effort into that track.
Yeah, I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it's a great track, mate. But like, personal preference is going to bring this down to an 8 for me, because it's just not 170 BPM with massive kick drum and a fucking acid line.
Personal preference says I would really like it.
Yeah.
But it has to be in the right environment.
Exactly.
And,
that's music for
I'm
you,
at the
isn't it?
URL at the moment, which means I've got a 40-minute drive to place when we finish this, which means I can't afford to relax.
Who is this? Oh, it's John Alchemy. I'm guessing there's going to be a cowbell in this then.
Which reminds me, if you got a sticker.
Oh, yeah.
Good, I want a sticker.
Yep, here we go.
My motorcycle deserves a cowbell sticker.
I feel like you should have more than one. Yeah, well, fuck it, have 3.
Okay.
Did you see that Stefan Attic got the Clown Army tattoo on his hand?
Yes.
The fucking genius fucking got it. I can't believe he got it before I got it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one on my hand as well, but I'm also going to get other logos, and I'm guessing this is going to be the first one that I get on my arm. So I'm going to get it like there.
More cowbell, yes.
Yeah. No more fucking cowbell. Every phone.
Thank you.
No problem. Every phone when we went to Berlin got cowbelled at the back. We even stickered the apartment we were living in, and Amando's toilet, and Sarah Summers' modular kit. Honestly. Very electro, John. Very electro.
It is.
I'm guessing this is for the Hardware Jams Duo box, yeah. Nice. See, this for me is a duo box. Like the TR8S is not a DAW, and the TD3 is just one synth. So for me, this fits perfectly like the 2-box challenge. Love the noise. There's the 303. The studio gremlin says it gives her Run DMC vibes. I can see that. Do you want to rap over it?
Yeah.
It's Cubby John. I'm having real problems. We went to a tattoo place the other day to get my nose re-pierced again, and they just will not let me film it. So I'm having problems finding a tattoo artist that will actually let me film it, other than David Blackhall, and I really don't fancy travelling 4 hours to the ass end of Wales for a tattoo I really don't fucking want. You know? I've also got to bleach my ass at some point this year, on camera. Can't wait for that.
You really do.
I know, right?
Push the limits.
What's the next daft thing that I can do then?
I'm sure you'll think of something.
I need to get those 2 out of the way first before I even think about doing something daft again. D-Daughter says, tricky! Yes, bleach it. That is exactly it. Yeah, Bill, bleach it. I mean, I am willing to do this at home if anybody fancies coming to my house and bleaching my asshole while we do it live. I'm good with this. I am good with this. Oh dear, the studio gremlins just put her hand up and said she'll do it. So I guess that's going to happen pretty soon then. Half God Has B says, only started making music again after 3-year break due to my head fuck life issues. I'm literally coming out of my 3-year break now. Lockdown happened, I didn't make any music, and suddenly at the end of lockdown I'm in 3 bands. So, you know.
Tramadol and cider.
There's no need for that. Who says this?
Dynamics.
Oh right, oh my god, tramadol?
I mean, it's, you know, because of pain. But even so, tramadol and cider.
Can I tell you my tramadol? One and only tramadol story.
I've got quite a few tramadol stories.
Okay, so we were going to a foursome, and I had a headache, and the person's house who it was we were going to the foursome to said, oh, I've got some tramadol if you want to take it. I'm like, sure, why not, I'll give it a go. I ended up in a fucking ball in the corner of the room whilst the orgy happened around me for an hour. I finally came to and it was like, are you still going? And they're like, yeah, do you want to join in? I'm like, I do. So that's my tramadol story. I'm never doing tramadol again. It's fucking horrible. With sweats, just in the corner in a fetal position shaking. It was fucking horrible.
I won't say my tramadol stories.
Oh, go on.
No.
What of them? The Tabis one.
They don't have any effect on me.
Oh, really?
No.
Really?
Because during my spasm, I wanted to end myself.
Oh,
and
right.
took,
okay.
I think it was 28.
Tramadols?
Yeah.
Fuck me!
And 13 codeine phosphates at the same time.
Fucking hell, I'm glad you're still here.
I didn't even go unconscious.
You're kidding?
Nope.
Fuck.
Apparently I have the constitution of a rhinoceros.
No shit!
I was fighting the ambulance crew. I don't remember anything about it. I woke up in hospital.
Could you imagine how dull the URL would be without Lindsay on it? Are we all pleased that she didn't actually follow through with that?
I wasn't well at the time.
Glad you know her now.
Yeah. We all have our little problems.
Oh yes. That's like I said to Lauren earlier today, show me someone who doesn't have social anxiety.
Yeah.
You know, show me someone who doesn't have. Oh, John, I'm really sorry. We talked all over that, but I did like it. I'm going to give you an 808 Funky Cats on it. It was really, really nice.
It was definitely funky.
It was electro as well.
Yeah,
early
electro. Yeah.
Mando, do you think that was electro? He says sounds dope. So yeah, Mando thinks I don't know electro. That was electro, motherfucker. That was electro. Yeah, 808 was funky as fuck. And the fact that you only used 2 boxes on it, you got 1 drum machine, 1 acid noise making box, and you absolutely slammed it out. Who won this challenge, by the way, John, or Inky, or anybody else who's in at the moment who works with Hardware Jams? Who won that challenge? Because I know you streamed last night your Hardware Jams stream through. Okay, so Jay Singh Bagri coming up. What?
Yes.
No fucking advert.
Yeah. Half God, half beast nose.
Okay, so John says not quite yet. We're still working on it. Okay. I thought they got it out sort of Tuesday for some reason. This side's glitchy as fuck.
Really glitchy.
Really, for Jay as well. It's not usually as seen. Works like you got a kick drum back up behind it. Oh, Thursday. Okay.
Whoa. It's a bit twitchy.
It is a bit twitchy. It is a bit twitchy. But the kick drum kind of ties it all together. It's fidgety, very fidgety.
Fidgety. That's a good one. Yeah, fidgety.
We're not going to do a long show tonight simply because Lindsay has to get off and you know.
At least I don't have work tomorrow. I have mum duties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I've just got to take her to the bank.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Get a load of money out to pay the builders who've just done loads of work on a house. So.
Oh, nice. Half God, half beast says, I'm glad I'm still alive too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still alive, mate. You're part of the crew, you know?
Yeah.
He also says, I'm surprised I'm still alive, yeah.
I'm surprised.
I didn't think I'd make it to 30, and here I am at 46.
I'm not even going to say how old I am now. It was a fair few years ago. I'm not the same person I was then. I am the same person I was when I was about 20 though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drums and motorbikes. It's weird. We all got in a big circle.
Yeah, we all come full circle. We all come full circle. Jay's tracks are really, really subtle, and this one, even though it's fidgety as fuck, it's still really subtle.
Intricate.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going through and saying our ages. Arjang's 49, Half God, Half Beast is 49. If you're brave enough to tell us your age, please do. Todd says he's 51 on Monday, oh my god! Happy birthday for Monday. 46 for Asio Head. Asio Head says 46, wow, I thought you were like 30 something. Get in. Young looks, oh yeah. Dynamix is 48.7. Sour Alien's in the building! 48. Sour Alien, I've got you down for Clang, have I?
You are all mere children.
I think I've got you in for Clang first, mate. Rido UK is 52, Morgan, 42. Morgan is 55. Okay, so Alan's raised a good point. Post a pic of you watching the URL. So right now, I'm going to take a picture of me and Lindsay. And then please post it to the URL group. I can't post mine to the URL group because I'm banned. Beautiful. Me and Lindsay have just done our pic. If you would be so gracious as to stick a pic of yourself in the URL group, just like that. If I get someone to post it for me, one of the admin crew. They're nice people.
Middle-aged ravers. Yep.
Why? Are you kidding? Policeman. Alright. Oh, you're fucking kidding. Oh shit.
Morgan, my party head brain thinks I'm 20. That's the problem. Strange. I thought Jim would like it.
Yeah, it's very glitchy, right? Okay, awesome track. Gonna give that one an 808 as well. Very glitchy. Like the glitch in it. Lovely movement to it. Really good track. Really, really good track.
It was strange that something so fidgety was also so compelling.
Yes.
Because it got you going, which often with sort of glitchy, fidgety stuff, I find
Anxiety.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, I'm really looking forward to this being over.
Yeah.
And that wasn't.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's Jason Bagri. And next up we have Timothy Adams. Let's see what you've got for us this tonight then.
Another mellow track. Tonight seems to have started off really lively and then sort of got more and more mellow as the night's gone on. Chicago. I don't know much about the Chicago scene. That was a bit weird. It is mellow trance. It was a weird pause, yeah, I agree. I wasn't expecting that. It felt almost like a mistake, but I don't think it was. There's things going on in the background that could be brought forward a little bit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And as Electronic Sounds Audio says, the chord could do with some filtering to give it some variety, some variation. And there was a very weird pause. Can you see it?
Yes, Dean said the same thing. Weird
like,
pause.
whoa.
I missed that one.
Early acid house vibe, yep. Not going to argue with that.
I've had to give it a lot of volume in the studio.
Weird as well, because it suddenly got a lot louder.
Jason Marsh says, makes me want to dance, want to groove.
It's got a groove, but it's a little bit...
It's subdued.
Yeah,
really subdued.
Yeah.
Dean says, not vibing this one at all, and I have to agree.
There's an arrhythmia to the chord sound now that is affecting the groove. There was a flow to it, a groove, prior to the bit where it got louder suddenly. Yeah, drastic shifts that are throwing me off. I was flowing with it, and then those shifts threw me.
Dean says the same thing, just too choppy and static with no vibe or character. And this surprises me because Timothy Adams, is it? Usually puts in some really good stuff. Midnight Bandit says, I'm not really into the repetitive nature.
Yeah, it feels like he got a groove going, then decided that he needed to do something to vary it, but what he did to vary it didn't actually add anything. It actually took away from the one thing that it had, which was a groove.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one.
See, this got those lovely little bits that are thrown in, those sort of echoey vocals that work really well, but they're a little bit too distant, and I don't know.
Half God, Half Beast says needs more movement. I agree. SJ Head says there is room for something else, but I like it very much. I'm not vibing with this one. It's a 7 for me. Yeah, just like Lindsay said, you had a groove going, and then you wanted to add to it, and unfortunately, the stuff that you added to it kind of took away from the groove.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, weird track.
It did come back at the very end again, but by then it had lost its momentum.
And can you see how it's loud, gets quieter, really loud bits, quiet, loud, and then that kind of trails off.
The weird pause and the weird loud bit were very what's the word? They threw you, and there's a word for it, and I can't remember what it is now. And then after that loud bit, it suddenly lost all its structure.
Yep.
The chord started to glitch all over the place.
Okay, this guy says, this is my first song I released on Spotify. It's a bit rough. My computer broke, so I wasn't able to do any new songs for a bit. But a new one is in the mail. Excellent. Who is this?
Jordan is 26.
Wow.
I think Jordan is at the younger end of the spectrum for people listening.
Yeah, absolutely right.
I'm at the older, you're at the younger. We are the outliers.
Dynamic says, with Super Deep House, 7.7 cats. Oh, was that Midnight Bandit? Oh, this is Midnight Bandit.
Right, I just got to pop to the loo.
No problem. Bit of drum and bass, this one. I feel like the drums could be lifted a bit. They're riding on top of the synth lines are riding on top of the percussion. Fucking hell. Evil. Studio Gremlin says she likes this. Yeah. Let me just do one myself. Yeah, we're all liking this one in the studio. Darker.
It's got a spookiness to it. I like it.
Yeah, point two, who knows his drum and bass said this sounds like ghost drum D&B. I didn't even realise that was a thing.
Drum and bass for goths.
Yeah, I agree, Half God. With a bit of EQ and compression limited, this could be great. I still think it's above an 8.
Yes, there is a D&B for everyone these days.
Yeah.
I've said this before. I'm going to go and do my little speech. you think of acid techno, it's a really narrow genre.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's certain things that you just think that's acid techno, and then you think of something that's just slightly different. You think, no, it's not acid techno
anymore.
It's techno, but it's not acid techno.
Yeah.
Drum and bass, huge spectrum, huge. It's lush.
I think it was Todd said, it needs a bit of a mix and a master.
Yeah. Needs to be tidied up slightly, but it's absolutely lush.
Oh yeah. Catch. Long.
I'm enjoying it, so I missed 30 seconds of it, so I went to the low. Right, imagine a cheesy horror flick, but newly made. Okay, this would be the end credits to it, and it would be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a tiny touch long. It got a little bit samey towards the end. A little bit of mix and master, and I think you're definitely going to hit a 9 on that one. It was dark, it was moody. The drums just needed lifting a little bit so the synths weren't riding roughshod over the top of them.
It was dark and moody, but it also had a little bit of humour to it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. It's not. This isn't dark horror. This is cheesy horror.
Yeah.
You know, there's a little bit of. I don't
so
watch
yeah,
horror.
Midnight Bandit, great fucking track. Keep them coming.
I'm
Keep
too
them coming.
empathic. It freaks me out. Something rotten.
Okay, here's your Jimmy Scavenger Weird Monkey track.
Carry on screaming. That's about as far as I go. Frying tonight.
Getting Serious, Cycle of Threes by the Weird Monkey.
Jim doing his polyrhythm stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But is incredibly clever, and sometimes I find it a little bit difficult to follow. Funny like Evil Dead, yes. I'm going to put this away. Jim knows. To me every time. I just think, oh, I'm getting the feel for it. I can follow this, and then you throw something in that completely throws me.
Oh, it's loud. Anki the Cat's in the building. How's it going, my love? It is very creepy. Green, Morgan, what the fuck? It's orange juice. Alien sperm. Midnight Bandit says disorientating in a clever way. That's what Jim does. Not my favourite one from you, Jim, I gotta say. Moved along nicely.
One of the cleverest ones I've heard.
Yeah.
The time signature, it was 6/8.
Jim, what was the time signature on that one?
As in 6 beats to a bar, and 8 bars to a sequence. But there was an awful lot of off the beat kick.
Rhythmical stuff.
Whoa. Yeah, I was desperately trying to follow it.
I want to give you an 8, Jim, but I don't think I can. It's literally not my favourite one from you. But usually you score 9s and 10s, so, you know, licking an 8 is not too bad at all, I don't think.
I think I quite enjoyed having my head done into that one.
Okay, so I get the feeling you're going to say Hawkman to this. Oh, maybe not.
See, it is 6/8, but written in 4/4 triplets. Okay, that explains why there was this other beat going on that I just couldn't follow because my mind locked into the 6/8, and then I couldn't cope with the 4/4 triplets. Jesus Christ, Jim.
Dynamic says, I'm buying this, cats. Well, that's fucking brilliant. You know, you can't ask for more than that. Doing business online. Okay, not Hawkwind. This is not what I expected.
Me of something, and I can't think what. I'm sure it's something else we've heard on the URL. It's probably because I've heard some of his tracks before.
This is very different for Arjan. So. Yeah, very. Well, kind of almost reminds me of John Alchemy. John Alchemy says, go up.
Nice. Month, Jordan. Wasn't expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Where are you going to go with it?
Yeah.
was enjoying the synth riff too much, so when it went away I was disappointed.
Yeah, I agree.
Rather than taking it away, I would have liked to have just heard it faded out and then faded back in again, or maybe massively filtered and then brought back in again, rather than just cutting out. Yeah, that's it. Which made it sound almost like a mistake.
Yeah.
And it might have been a mistake.
It might have been. Dynamic says the kick is too loud. I kind of agree.
Yeah, or a change of octave. Again, just cutting the riff out is a bit too dramatic, bit too how's the word? Even if you actually distorted it to the point where you lost the musical element, so it was just going and then brought it back in, but that it's got a really nice structure to it, and it's a pity when it goes.
I just think structure needs a look at on this one.
It's a live jam.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
And there it goes again.
But this time he cut out the kick. Right.
We are coming to the end of the
So
track.
here's my constructive criticism.
Do it, Lens, do it.
Is the riff was so compelling that rather than just being cut out, it needed to carry on in some weird distorted form, whether it was lifted an octave, as somebody suggested, whether it was distorted to the point where it lost its musical quality and just became the rhythm of that riff, or whether it was faded out, or perhaps what's the word, frequency compressed, so it becomes thinner and thinner and thinner and then comes back again. And then the kick, again, rather than cutting the kick out, because that also felt like it was tripping over something, the kick could have been squashed, so it becomes a click. But it maintains the beat, if you see what I mean. So that, because it was quite a resonant kick, it was boof, boof, boof. If it had been shortened, so it became boof, and then back in again, that would have given it more consistency. There we go.
Electronic Sound says, I love this jam, Arjang. If you pull back the reverb a little, it helps so much to sound crisp. I know reverb is life, but a tiny bit less would help this shine. Yeah, I agree.
Whereas I really like the reverb.
I just think you need a little bit of look at the structure of the track. He says it's a demo, so, you know. Licking an 8 on this one, licking an 8. Sort the structure out, send it back to us, see what it sounds like. Okay, who's up now? Oh, Social Dregs. No.
Quite fun, the programme.
Very well.
Quite fun, the programme, isn't it?
With social decency, looking out for one
retro trash punks. That's a really good description, Jim.
I like it.
It's feels a bit like Inner City Unit as well. It's got that protest sound about it. This is fun.
Public Image Limited meets Sheep on Drugs.
Meets Inner City Unit.
You okay to do another 4 or 5 tracks?
Managed on 4 or 5, yeah. My bottom has gone numb now. I no longer feel the pain.
Tell me about it. Jim says musically reminds me of X-Ray Specs.
As a X-Ray Specs fanatic, I find it very difficult to compare anything to X-Ray Specs.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you what reminded me of X-Ray Specs. They had a saxophone in X-Ray Specs, right? And that synth line was very much...
I'm just going to load up the next track. I think
Yep.
there's someone at the door.
Oh, we got an advert. No, we haven't.
Is there...
Psytrance.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah. I loved X-Ray Specs.
Eric M. Keys is in the building. I'm not sure we're getting to your track tonight, but as soon as you're in, I'm going to play it. I think this is footage from Berlin. Yeah, it is.
It's been so long since I was at a festival, because it was like October last year, and it was Psytrance, and I haven't really listened to any Psytrance since then. Now that
I know, right?
Puppy dog. But any Psytrance now I'm enjoying.
Okay.
Because I can be quite critical of Psytrance, as you know. But and this is quite dark, so it's pleasant. I mean, it's not dark sci, but it hasn't got some of the what's the word? it hasn't got the squirty flip-flop sounds, and therefore I like it.
I'm loving the video. It's a 10 for the video, it's a 4 for the track. Feels like Berlin was a year ago, it really does.
It's so obviously psytrance, but it's very different from the normal psytrance that I hear. Afternoon psytrance, but it's not, because it's so different. I'd be dancing to this.
I would not.
I know you wouldn't, but I would. But it's original.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's just
It's got the psytrance beat to it. It's got the psytrance kick. But all those sounds are different from usual psytrance, and I really like that because a lot of it just sounds so samey.
Todd says, I wouldn't suggest playing Pokemon. My poker face is gash. Alright, my poker face is gash.
No, it's not high tech.
No.
High tech is 180 plus BPM. It's really fast, but it's got structure that carries over the beat. It's quite strange. This is normal psytrance. It's like, what, 150? 150? No, it's slower than that. It's about 148. It's quite minimal.
It really
but
is.
The sounds are different. He's not used the usual palette of sounds that people who make psytrance tracks use.
Yes.
And I really appreciate that.
Track moved well.
I understand, Jim.
Noises were good. It's bloody psytrance. You're getting a 4 for the track and like a 12T for the video, so it averages out to about an 8. How's that? Lindsay liked it.
I liked it because, as you know, I like psytrance, but I'm highly critical of it because a lot of it is just so formulaic. That wasn't.
Yeah.
It had the structure of psytrance. It had the classic psytrance kick.
Yeah.
It had the diddlum, diddlum, diddlum,
Yep.
diddlum.
Which I hate.
Triplet on a 4/4.
Yeah.
And
Which I hate.
I know, which you hate. But those sounds were lovely and echoey and distant, and it was really good because of that.
It was.
I'd
I
have
agree.
danced to it.
Yeah, it's not for me. Okay, so seeing as though Eric M. Keys has stepped into the building, it looks like he's a Reason user. Apparently this was for the kitchen sample challenge, and that was fucking months ago. I'll see if I can find some information on that right now. 303 minutes long, so let's see what Eric M. Keys has got. one was you go into your kitchen, you record a bunch of sounds, and then you sequence them into a track. I can't remember who won. If anybody can remember who won, please let me know. Stefan Attics just joined the building. How you going?
Sarah could have completely cheated with the kitchen challenge because her washing machine actually plays little tunes. No, it's actually got like a little synthesizer in it. It plays little happy tunes. Yeah,
really?
It's so weird.
Weird.
You can tell when it's finished because it sings happy tunes to itself.
It's a bit muddy.
Is it muddy or is it just that the sounds has an awful lot of lower frequencies?
Yeah, well, to be fair, sampling anything and putting it into a DAW is hard fucking. I'll show you a little bit of what I did for mine in a minute. I'd like to know where you got all the sounds from, fella.
It's written at the bottom.
How is it?
Yeah.
Microwave bass, rain sample, drum bus dupes, freezer door slam, pop lid slide, popcorn jar shaker. Okay. It sounds like a track. Like, it doesn't sound like it was a collection of samples. A solid 11 for actually getting it fucking done and sent in to us. I mean, you're over a fucking year late, I think, but
I don't think it's quite a year.
I'll have a look in a minute, because so yeah, that was Eric M. Keys in Reason doing that, and it was, how long did this get put up? When did this get put up? Yep, 1 year ago.
Wow.
1 year ago. So this is me doing my.
God, doesn't time fly?
Yeah, it really does. So, what the fuck am I doing in my kitchen? Well, that's a very good question. So the Clown Army has a challenge up in the URL group, and the challenge is go into your kitchen, hit some things, sample it, and then make those samples into a track. So I am here with... I'm not even grey there.
Over here.
I'm just going to click that to record now. There we go, we're all recording. Right, so I've got Cool Edit set up to record. And I am using the microphones that we use for the URL. Less than ideal, but it still works. Right, so I'm after a kick drum. Yeah, and I saw somebody do this in the group the other day. They had a piece of fruit and they banged it on the chopping board that they were using. So I'm going to try that. Like this gets fucking out of hand towards the end. I'm just fucking chucking things around. Pull some sort of metal-y thing around it. And we'll see what that sounds like. Okay, that sounded pretty good. Let's see what we can do with this. I'm going to put the microphone inside a big pot and hit it with a knife. Massive. Awesome looking waveform we've got going on there. Also have a little bottle that's got some stuff in it. Let's see what that sounds like when you hit it. Tink tink. Tink tinkety tink tink. Tink tink.
Right.
Also,
Jim's made an interesting comment.
Go on now. A box of nuts. I figure
if you record a load of sounds in the same space, you automatically introduce phase issues because you're recording the sound of the room reverb.
Yes, absolutely.
So your best bet really is to drag a couple of mattresses in to the kitchen while you're doing it and make every sound between the mattresses.
Here's a box of fish food. Hold on, let's put the mic down a minute. There we go. Where's the glass? I'm sorry, I broke the glass.
Oh man, that was well loud. Okay, the metal pot, and let's see what that sounds like. Are we ready? Awesome. Awesome. Oh man, that was well loud. Okay, well, let's see what happens when.
The thing is, most of the sounds that you get from a kitchen are going to be percussion sounds.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
And that track we just listened to was all musical, so he must have really manipulated those sounds.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, Eric M. Keys, thank you so much for getting that in. It only took you a year. Where were we? We were there. Paul Flanger. Okay, so this is a Matt Dobbs track. He says, "Fuck the human corset. I'm going to go back to the light," and I don't blame you. Jim says towels are awesome as reverb blockers.
Yeah, I saw a thing about a guy making a recording studio, and he was making sound deadening panels by getting big picture frames and putting several layers of towels in them.
Okay.
And then just trapping them and hanging them on the walls. And he was saying, I'm doing this basically for free. I get them from the charity shop down the road.
Yeah.
And he said it works just as well as buying expensive sound deadening panels. He's usually got a video with it. It's so evocative.
Yes,
I'm never quite sure what it's evocative of.
Yeah.
But it makes you think of things. I'm not sure what.
Synthetic says, Pierrot, I never got my kitchen thing done either. After 30 minutes of kitchen sampling, and I got the sounds edited. Missed the deadline, so I may post soon. Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Mando's off. Catch you later, fella.
I think if anybody misses deadlines on things, it doesn't matter. Still submit it.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to hear it. Oh my god. Probably.
Coffee and donuts.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh, you guys at home have no idea why I'm relieved right now, but I am super fucking relieved. Oh my god. So please don't run away. Can you hear how good Matt's voice sounds? It's a bit low in the mix on this one. I might get some energy back now.
He is so good. From the very first track he ever submitted to us to this one, every track's been just
sublime.
Yeah, sublime. That's the word. That's the word. Yep. Yeah, should be signed by now.
Should be signed by now, absolutely. The only thing I would say with this one, Matt, is lift your vocals in the mix a bit.
Listen to that bass. It's lovely.
It really is. press the Matt Dobster so much in about 3 seconds. No, hold on. 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. If you got signed, you wouldn't be able to submit to the URL anymore.
Yes, you would. Matt Shuttlecock. Have you heard the Matt Shuttlecock stuff? Here, I'll see if I can find it. Matt, where's your Matt Shuttlecock stuff?
I always find myself humming along to Matt's stuff.
Yeah.
When I was perusing that.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. He's like, yeah, I'm going to mention our name in every one of my songs. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then he put his name down for the Techno Day at Clownfest 11.
Right.
And I'm like, so Shuttlecock's going to do techno, is he? He's like, yeah, I'll do that if you want. You wait, listen to his voice here. It sounds crisp, clear, beautiful. Wait. Again, you should be signed, Matt. This is going to get a 9.
I feel cleansed.
You have no idea how cleansed I feel. Right, so that's Matt. And this is what he actually fucking sounds like.
Fly through some VSTs, a bit of software of what I would use in some
What a northern
tunes.
accent that doesn't sound like
So,
it does when he's
let's
on
go.
the...
I thought he was American.
No.
Comes across as American. His singing voice has got a Midwestern American
Yes, it has.
sort of
Right, now I'm going to play the
drawl
whole
to
of
it.
this because it's funny as fuck. You ready?
Copy of Smashing Granny's Fanny, Volume 7, this morning, and, you know, I got a little bit aroused, and that inspired me to write this song. G-I-L-F.
Gilf.
Oh, don't love an acronym, me. We all know this stands for.
So this is the same guy?
This is the same guy. Right?
Gonna involve lots of fun.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Never believe it.
No, right?
Golden, I'm looking funny. Get in line, my friend.
No way.
Way.
Granny's in love, Fred. Giving Ian love favours.
Welcome back, Jordan.
God, I love foreigners. And Gary's infinitely long fingers. Granny's incredibly loose flaps.
Okay.
Got infected last Friday. You know,
Somebody
I'm
who
genuinely
is
interested in long fads.
What's the word?
And just
Multi-talented.
in love fluids.
Not just multi-talented, but multi.
I like giving
faceted.
information
Yes.
to local farmers. Got incredibly large forces.
He's very talented.
I'm
but
looking funny tonight. Old Fanny, so tight. Well, it's not that tight, obviously. It's old, isn't it? You know. Past the sell-by
Ridiculous,
days.
right? Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. Mind you, this guy's going to do techno for...
Yes, I love 'em.
So,
octogenarian folds, you know. Granny's fannies. Oh, I love 'em. So you can get right inside. It's gotta be over 60. Granny's fannies. I love 'em. Octogenarian folds. Granny's fannies. Ooh, so you can get right inside. It's gotta be over 60.
Yeah, Lindsay's face just about says it all.
You're intelligent. You're lovely.
I'm a delicate little flower, okay?
But you're garish. You're an idiot. You're lacking in fluid. And you're flatulent. I wish you were as wet round the front as you are at the back, I'll tell you that. I can tell you that.
Might be a bit dry and you might have to spit on it, but yeah.
Oh, Matt,
Might be a
stop
bit
it.
dry and you might have to spit on it, but yeah.
Granny's fannies, I love 'em. octogenarian foes. Grannies, fannies, ooh, yeah, so you can get right inside. He's gotta be over 60. Grannies, fannies.
It's more wrong than wrong.
It really is, right?
Get right inside that party. Grannies, fannies, ooh, you know, so you can get right inside. You gotta be over 60. You're gorgeous. Incredible. Oh, you're lively.
No, Jordan, this track's amazing.
But you're gullible. You're insane. Lackluster. But most of all, you're a fucking cunt.
There is no need for that track. There is just absolutely no fucking need for that track. Matt Dobbs, you fucking greasy bastard.
That's like, what's the word?
Disgusting.
We've gone from one extreme.
Yeah, like super beautiful, super lovely, crafted voice, crafted everything to fucking grannies, fannies. You know why I love them.
What?
It's fucking ridiculous. All right, last track in the night, people. Lindsay has to get home, and I like to keep things short when guests are on and they have to go home. So yeah, God knows how many tracks we've done tonight. Please don't put too many in the thread for next week because it'll be fucking murder.
I heard there's a new full...
Fuck off. Yeah. So this is Buck Flanger. Buck, I will get around to listening to the other track that you sent me. I don't usually listen to private tracks, but I will for you because I'm an ass guy that likes grannies, fannies.
Yes, it takes your brain to another dimension. One I don't want to
go
be
to.
in.
Yeah, right. But Matt Dobbs, are you literally going to do that over techno for Cloudfest 11?
That's 2 lots of eye bleach tonight.
Literally, right? For all the wrong reasons. You have no idea how much my anxiety has been raging in the past hour. You have no fucking idea.
But he held it together.
Fucking hell, I thought I was going to puke. Oh, loud.
Oh, yes. That's a deep kick.
That's a lovely kick.
It's lovely. It's
a
just
lovely
so
kick.
deep.
Yeah, Eric M. Keys, I'm going to be singing Granny's Fannies at midnight because of this. I know, right? SOS, who's SOS? Like, don't tell me that, Matt. You've got a light set and a fucking bat shuttlecock set. You better fucking deliver on the shuttlecock. Fuck the light, I want to hear the shuttlecock. Oh, 11, yeah, brilliant.
Lovely, but where's it going?
Yeah, I agree with that.
It looks like it's going to be pretty consistent all the way through.
Yes, I agree with that.
Ah,
maybe not.
Thank you.
Why you do this?
Not sure about the change in that bit. The arpeggio has a major chord structure and then he goes to a minor chord structure at one point. You listen. That one.
Okay.
I know why he's doing it, to give it some variation, but I'm not sure 100% certain it works.
Actually, I know what I'm going to leave you with. Whoa, tonight has been one of the hardest URLs I've ever had to do.
Yeah, it is dissonance and
It says it's
resolution.
all minor.
Right.
Yeah, Zev says, why am I still here at Granny's Panties? I know.
It is. It's definitely got a resolution to it, but I don't know. Right. There's a bit where it almost sounds like it's bending a guitar string, and that does work. Yeah. There it is. That
Did we
bit
get
works.
a break? Did we get a break?
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah, very short. And you can't even see it on the.
Like somewhere around there?
No, it's back a bit.
Yeah.
No, back a bit more.
Oh, really?
Back there. But
Trained Deep Learning Mode by Buck Flanger. I like it. It's very deep. It's not something that I would listen to, but if you were sat in like an after party or something, that would be good. Yeah. I'm going to give you a solid 8 on it. I do promise to get to your other track sometime soon. It's the end of the show.
It's the end of the show.
I hate the end of the show. It's really anticlimactic. Like, the whole show is like, yeah, brilliant, that was wonderful, what are you going to do next? Ah! And then suddenly it's all over.
We now have a week to recover.
I need a fucking week to recover, I am fucking telling you. Oh my God, you've no idea. Anyway. Thank you all to the producers that put your tracks in this evening, because without you, we don't have a show. Thank you so much for the company of Lindsay Mumford and the studio troll
Always
over there
a
in the
pleasure.
corner. Because without the co-host and the host, we don't have a show, and without the people who like and comment and chat in the chat thread, we don't have a vibe.
Have a show.
So it's a triangle, and if one of those things fall down, the whole thing fucking falls apart. So we rely on each other. We rely on the producers, the people that chat, and the co-hosts. Anything you would like to say?
I would like to get here more often, and I will try, but it's difficult.
Lynn, you are more than welcome. It's not even a more than welcome. It's so you could be here every fucking week. You could do the whole show on your own.
It would kill me.
It would kill. It
No,
kills
I
me.
couldn't. No, I couldn't. That's the whole point. Because when you leave, half the energy of the room dies down, and my banter becomes a little bit sort of, I don't know. It loses its flow.
I get it.
You need to bounce off each other.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. And we have an awesome bounce. I love Lindsay with every fibre of my body.
Because we disagree on a lot of things,
amazing.
and that really works well.
Yes, it does. However, we disagree on a lot of musical things, but when we chat beforehand and we put the worlds to rights, we agree on fucking everything. Like, absolutely everything. We didn't quite get a chance to do that this evening because the studio troll was here. And
I didn't get here till a bit later as well.
Yeah.
I was still recovering from my 40-mile motorcycle ride.
Which you loved, which you absolutely loved.
It was great.
Right, if you've got a track, please put it in. We've got room for about 20 more for next week. I mean, you don't have to put 20 in because that'd be fucking loads and I'll be here for 4 hours. But here is the thread for that. We've had great fucking numbers throughout this show. It's been really fucking good.
Good.
I'm really fucking happy. It's you, Linz.
Yeah.
It's you, honestly. It really is. You could do the show on your own. If you want to do a show on your own one time, that'd be fucking amazing.
I couldn't do a show on my own.
Why
this
not?
is the point.
Why not? You could. It would be amazing, and you know it would.
By halfway through, I'd be running out of words to say.
How do you think I feel when I'm on my own?
I know.
Bigger kick drum,
it's
acid line.
hilarious watching you when you're on your own.
That's
because
why I rant
the
so much.
thing is, you don't actually stop.
No.
But your sort of flow becomes more and more erratic as night goes on. You just talk bullshit by the end of it. It's hilarious to watch. You're doing your best, but it's like, I don't know what to say now.
I've said it all about the last 20 tracks. What the fuck am I going to do? I don't know. I can't thank you all enough for being involved in the URL.
Let's face it, if another few of these people actually just once
came in,
yeah, it would be great.
Yeah, I want
Do you
Matt
know what I
Dobbs
mean?
in. I want Sam Fett in. I'd love to get Paul Flanger in. I'd love to get Eric M. Keys in. I want to go up to Morgan's studio and do something with him. It would be fucking amazing.
And you don't need to be a producer.
No, you don't need to be a producer.
You know?
Jason Marsh. I'd love to get Jason Marsh in. He's got some absolutely amazing feedback to give, and he's not even a producer.
Yeah.
And he said this before in post. He's like, look, I'm not a producer. They've made me feel welcome the whole fucking time. Sibby says, come to mine. I might fucking do that.
Well, that's the other thing as well. Is what's the word? URL on tour.
On tour, yeah. Well, I'm hoping to go to Europe, but my passport's run out, and I need to sort that out. And you know,
yes, you do.
I'd hope to go and see, who was it? Serge de Munter, Yenti, the Symbiosis Studio, and down to Stefan. So it's about 4 or 5 weeks, but I need to sort my passport out before I do that. I'd love John Alchemy, but he's in fucking where is he? Greece, so that makes it a little bit difficult. Right, well, I think we've come to the end of the show. So
there we go. Nothing more to say.
Bye.
See ya.
See how anticlimactic it is. Okay, so this evening I'm going to leave you with a track that never got released because apparently the acid line is wonky. I've played this track to a couple of people and nobody thinks the acid line is wonky. It's not wonky, it's just fucking damn good. This is a remix of Acid Ted and Dynamic Intervention Pressure. I'm so disappointed this never got released. The day it got released, they contacted us and said the acid line is wonky. And we took it back into the door, we had a look at it, and the acid line is not wonky. Am I bitter? Do I come across bitter? Am I coming across a little bitter? It feels like I'm coming across a little bitter. So let's end on that bitter ass fucking note that this track never got fucking released. I'm going to rinse this track for fucking forever because it's absolutely amazing. Right, here we go with the outro track. I want to thank Lindsay Mumford again for coming in.
No worries.
Because Lindsay is the people's choice, and we think you're fucking amazing, Linz.
Nah, shut up.
And come back as soon as possible, please. That would be lovely.
I will. On my motorbike, maybe.
Do it. Right, we're out of here, kiddies. I'll see you next Tuesday.
First off,